From a madman.
What is this? Moments of instant karma caught on police dash cam. No way he fighting him with the dog.
In Florida, that was no match for this angry cop, and two shoplifters in Seattle who chose the wrong Costco to rob, to a fleeing suspect in Wisconsin who got himself dragged out of his car, and much more. Here are more moments of instant karma caught on police dash cam.
No! No! Ain't no way you was stealing, walking out the back door and the police is right there. Nah, that's never how it just went down. In for a rude awakening.
People rely on Costco to buy in bulk. Police rely on Costco to catch shoplifters in bulk. On March 15th of 2018, loss prevention officers at a Costco in Seattle, Washington, spotted two suspects gathering more electronics than they planned on paying for. They called Seattle PD, who quickly found an 18-year-old getaway driver behind the fire exit. At that point, all they had to do was wait for their would-be shoplifters to fall into their laps.
W setup.
He's just gonna run out with his laptop. Yep. Yeah, this is it. Just wait for him to come out. He's just gonna run out with his laptop. Yep. You guys setting up a little theft scheme, huh?
Wait, why they got this random pole right here? What is that about? Just a random pole. I don't think I've ever seen that. But that's random. I don't even know why that caught my attention, but it's weird.
You guys setting up a little theft scheme, huh? Do you have an idea? No. Come on, baby. It's coming this way right here.
It's crazy they set this man up.
Yeah. Brandon, grab an arm here.
Yeah, she ain't slick.
Do not move, okay?
Imagine thinking you're home free only to see a swarm of police officers waiting outside. The getaway driver, a 30-year-old man, and a 21-year-old woman were arrested on the scene. According to employees, the man had a 7-inch knife in his pocket and was a known troublemaker at the store. Earlier that day, the trio pulled the same scam at a different Seattle Costco. They made off with over $2,000 worth of electronics, but they wanted more. According to police, their arms were full of laptops and vacuum cleaners when they ran out of the second store.
That's what happens when you get greedy. That's what happens when you get greedy. You should just hit the first store, went home, got that off, whatever he's going to do with it, if he's going to sell it or whatever, get that off, and you wait. You wait. You don't just go back to another store when you get something else. No, you got too greedy. What is a 30-year-old doing with a 20-year-old anyway? That just don't equal up. I don't get it. Y'all ain't got much in common. First of all, you can't even buy her a drink. It just ain't adding up. I don't get it.
The cab driver from Reading, Pennsylvania, had just picked up his first ride of the day. But something seemed off about the masked man. He wanted Ralph to pull into a narrow alley, claiming he'd forgotten his wallet at home. Thankfully, Ralph knew better.
Thank you, W. I was about to say.
Oh, I need your wallet. No, please don't get my phone. I need that for my... There's a cop behind us. There's a cop.
You idiot. Get up. No.
If you're gonna rob somebody, you should probably make sure there isn't a cop right behind you. Luckily for Ralph, Sheriff's Deputy Terry Ellie spotted the cab double parked on the street. He pulled behind to investigate and heard a commotion coming from the vehicle. He became concerned when the cab refused to move after the light had turned green. He flipped on his emergency lights, which was like a vision of God, according to Ralph Valletta. The suspect, 18-year-old Victor Martinez Herrera, pleaded guilty and was sentenced to between 5 and 10 years in prison. He's lucky the weapon was only a BB gun made to look like a real firearm. He'd like
another nigga with a fake gun. I was about to say how blessed this taxi driver is. I was about to say, like, he blessed, like, that police was there, right time, perfect timing, right place. What's the BB gun? Like I said, you gonna have some people that get afraid because you got a gun. Then you got some people that's gonna test you. They gonna be like, if you gonna kill me, kill me. And if you're not, get up out my face. So y'all run around with these fake guns. You gonna find out one day. And I just hate that they only gave this dude 5 years or however 5 or whatever. Throw him a 15-piece just for being dumb, for robbing somebody with a fake gun. Throw him a 15-piece, man. Maybe a smooth 20.
likely be looking at a harsher sentence if it were real. Still, Ralph didn't know it was fake when he handed the would-be robber all the money in his pocket, which was about $11 he kept handy for change.
$11, not worth it, brother.
The man, later identified as Armando Romero, claimed the truck was his and that he had locked himself out. From what we can gather, he was telling the truth, and police officers agreed to help him. One of them ran Armando's information through the system as a precaution. That's when they learned he was a wanted man with active warrants.
No way
he
y'all
tried
helped him
claiming
right
it
here.
was his evil twin brother, but
Ain't no way. What am I watching? So, the first dude, the nigga that's running, he hopped on a blue car. So the police said, okay, I ain't gonna walk back to my car. I'm gonna catch a ride. So that's a long walk back. I'm gonna get a ride, bro. He hopped on a big truck. That big truck not gonna catch that blue car. Oh, all right. W effort.
Gotta stay down.
Bro, stop making your commands. He ain't listening.
Notify the Home Depot or the Walmart. 2550 cores. Tell them to lock down. 10-4.
Buddy is playing the traffic. Oh, keep going. Hey.
Let me breathe.
Armando was promptly arrested and charged with evading, resisting, and obstructing an officer. Technically, he never carjacked anybody. We don't believe hitching a ride on top or on the side of someone's car constitutes stealing it. For some unknown reason, the district attorney's office decided to drop the charges against Armando
Whoa.
despite him having a violent criminal record dating back to 2007.
They dropped the charges. I guess that's a win-win for him, I guess. I say this all the time. The system fails every day. If I'm them police that was chasing him, I'm pissed. I gotta take a little leave. I need a vacation. Because I did all of that, put my life on the line, caught a ride on the side of a big truck, and then you gonna drop the charges? What about me at this point? What about me? What? Oh my God.
In the United States, roughly 113 smartphones go missing every minute. That's 160,000 each day and
That's
about
crazy
30
stuff.
million each year. While most of those are simply misplaced, some are straight up stolen. According to recent crime statistics, New York City has the 9th most cell phone thefts in the U.S., behind places like Philly, Oakland, and Detroit. On October 7th of 2021, a 15-year-old kid from Brooklyn decided to rob the wrong subway. Just as 2 cops were boarding, he grabbed a woman's iPhone and ran like the wind. Thankfully, the doors hadn't closed, and our officers could run after him.
No way you falling, shorty. Embarrassing. She's booking it though. Oh, come here. Bro, what is up? Can we get some stabilizers on these cameras when they're running? Nah, she walking him down. She walked him down. Calling timeout.
The suspect was arrested, and the phone was promptly returned to its rightful owner. Later, the woman's daughter thanked the police, saying she didn't know cops could run so fast.
Yeah,
as for the
shorty
teenage
fast.
thief, he was charged with criminal possession of stolen property and grand larceny. The theft came at a time when crime was escalating in New York during the early COVID days. Robberies were already up 6% the month before. That's a lot of stolen smartphones in a city of 8.2 million people.
Shorty is fast.
Put the kid down!
He got a kid?
Brandon Leoner may just be the world's worst babysitter. On September 27th of 2022, the 27-year-old from Palm Coast, Florida, abducted his girlfriend's 1-year-old son at gunpoint. Police responded to the scene and soon spotted Brandon's car driving recklessly in the area with the baby in his lap. According to police, he drove into oncoming traffic before finally pulling into a McDonald's parking lot. That's when he stepped out of his vehicle in the drive-thru lane and began using the baby as a human shield.
Bro, you bugging.
Give us the air. Put the kid down! Put the kid down! Get on the ground now!
Oh, this baby, I'll never forget that.
Get on the ground now!
No way you chasing with the kid in the hand.
Thankfully, the baby was unharmed and quickly whisked away into a nearby deputy's arms. Meanwhile, Brandon crawled under a truck and met instant karma in the form of a police canine unit.
Bro, that dog weak. He ain't even doing nothing. The dog not even barking. That dog weak.
On the ground! On the ground!
What is it? No way. No way. Where'd the dog go? Where'd the dog? Oh, okay.
Stop resisting! Your hands behind your back! You're gonna get tased! Put your hands behind your back!
Hey, what'd you take? What'd you take? Please. What'd you take?
I didn't have a gun, stop.
No, we're asking what kind of drugs you had.
No, you said I had a gun, stop.
No, we're asking what kind of drugs you're taking.
No, please.
Okay.
Please. Please don't, sir.
That poor baby dog.
In the end, Brandon was arrested and charged with kidnapping, resisting arrest, and using a minor as a shield. He was later booked into Flagler County Jail and held on $61,000 bond. It's unclear what happened to him after this wild altercation, as the most recent news seems to stop after he was arrested in 2022.
That dog was weak. What kind of canine? It didn't even bite him. It was just barking. It low-key was scared of him. Is that what we training? Is that where my money going? To train a dog like that? That's scared? Bruh. I know a dog in the hood right now. He bite you for less. Knocking at my door.